everybody. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. This is my pumpkin porter. It's aging quite nicely, actually, but it's still not what I want. I'm going to change it up because I didn't really want it to be a porter in the first place, so I don't know what happened there. But anyway, yeah. Drinking that. I got that hooked up to the keg now, and I also got my first tap handle put on. As you can see, it's my nice Harley-Davidson motorcycle one. It wouldn't fit originally because the handle was hitting the fridge, and it still is a little bit, but before I couldn't close the valve, and I got this tap angler attachment now that helps to angle the tap out just a little bit away from the wall. So two things we're doing today. I'm actually about to pour a gelatin mix into my double Belgian, and also I put a video on how I kind of flush my tap lines out, my beer lines out on my Keyser here, and hooking up a new keg. So let's turn the camera around, and I'm going to add the gelatin in, and I'll send you off to see the keg change, and that'll be it. So happy Homebrew Wednesday, cheers, and 17. Alright, so here we are inside the Keyser. This is the new keg I just put in. It's got the Belgian in. It's been in there for a few days now, cold crashing. And I want a gelatin find it because I want it nice and clear. So, let's see if I can get it open here one-handed. There we go. The first thing I do is remove the lid, which is sanitized. Everything's already been sprayed down. And all I do is I take 2/3 cup of warm water, and I believe it's a tablespoon of gelatin, and I sanitize the container, and I heat it up in the microwave until it reaches 161 degrees. Oh, spilled a little there. At 161, that'll sanitize the water, and then all I do is pour it in like you just saw, put the lid back on, turn the CO2 on. What's going on here? Turn on the CO2, and I purge the keg. Make sure there's no oxygen in there. So now it's all CO2 in there. This keg's good to go. I'll give it a little bit of a shake, and then I'll let it sit for about 48 hours, and that gelatin should settle to the bottom, and we'll have nice clear beer when it's ready to drink. Cheers, and we'll talk to you guys next week. So when I do a keg change, what I like to do, this keg has star sand in it. Every now and then I will do it with PBW as well, just to clean the airlines, but I just hook that up. We come over here, and all I do, sorry about the camera angle, is I'll just pull the tap and I'll let that run for a little bit just to help flush and clean out the lines. And you see it's running pretty good. So we'll close it up, my jar's full there. And next we'll go hook up the keg. Here we are back. I've changed out the line. I hooked up the pumpkin porter. We're going to try and work on getting that on. So I'm just going to finish flushing out the star sand. Close the line, pour that little bit out because it's all star sand, a little bit of beer, and now we can pour ourselves a pint. Cheers and happy Homebrew Wednesday. Oops, sorry about that again. Alright, so I lied. I was going to end the video there, but I had some things I wanted to put in, so now this video is coming out on Friday instead of Thursday, and instead of Wednesday. Anyway, I just wanted to say, first off, I want to thank all my subscribers. I'm getting close to like 175 now, so all my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. And also everyone out there in the Homebrew Wednesday community. Just it's been a good ride, and I'm really enjoying it, and it's great getting to know everyone and see your videos and what's going on. So I just want to say I appreciate that to everybody, and you know, keep subscribing, keep watching, keep clicking the like button. A couple other things I want to say. I tried some meads the other day from Nektar Meadery. That's a local Michigan meadery out of Ferndale, Michigan, and I wish I would have had my, you know, grab my camera out, because the guy that I talked to is real cool, real laid back. I tried 3 different meads, but I can only really remember two of them. The other one I kind of forgot, but they were all phenomenal, phenomenal meads. The one mead was aged in a rye whiskey barrels, and it was just great. High alcohol content. You could tell it had some nice legs on the glass, and you could really taste that boozy alcohol flavor in there from the whiskey and from the barrel. The other one was a smoked mead, and he told me a little bit more about this one. There's a local barbecue restaurant that's famous in the Detroit area called Slow's Barbecue. And what they did is they went there and they smoked the honey for it. At Slow's, in the Slow Smokers, they smoked the honey. And then also at the barbecue joint at Slow's, they smoked some squash, and they also smoked the pumpkin for it. So it was a pumpkin mead. And I tried that, and I'll tell you what, wow. That's all I can say. Not what I would expect by any means, but imagine eating a plate of barbecue ribs or some smoked beef brisket. Just phenomenal. It would have been great with a dish of macaroni and cheese from Slow's. I have been there. They have really good food. So it's just awesome. And then the other thing I wanted to add before I head out on this video, if you guys get it, there's a new network. It's called Esquire Network on the television, and they have a show called Brew Dogs. And what these guys do, they're two brewers from Scotland, and they have come over to the States here, and they're traveling around, and they go to a different state in every episode and talk about the beers there. I just watched Denver, and they actually brew a beer in the episode as well. And they also talk about food pairings with different beers and things like that. So it's really informational, and it's just a great beer-related TV show. So if you check it out, if you get Esquire Network, or if you can find it on TV anywhere, the show's called Brew Dogs. Anyway, I'm going to cut it short. Thanks. Like I said, I appreciate all the subscriptions, all the new subscribers. Any questions, any comments, leave them down in the bottom there. We'll talk to you guys next week. Cheers. Happy Homebrew Wednesday.